Well, howdy there, pipe pals. Old Holy Smoking Pipe Padre coming back at you for after a little bit of a hiatus there. And I'm smoking in honor of Matches 860, my Saturday Savinelli. And there's a little shield up there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah. Does that work? Yeah, anyway. Yeah, it's just been always nice to check in with some of the pipe presenters that I always enjoy. And again, I always loved John's videos. To me, they're very tranquil, and you know, he just captures the that calming essence of pipe smoking. You know, that's what I've always liked about his videos. And so it's funny that he was even talking about Savinellis in this last video, his Labor Day video. Because I've been wanting to get one of those Savinelli, I guess the 390s or the 380s or whatever their classification is. Actually, that's not, he doesn't have, I guess, a 390 or a 380. But you can buy them like pipes and cigars for like 70, 80 bucks. Pretty reasonable. But a Savinelli is a good pipe. And so as I was watching his video this morning, I said, you know, I know at least I have one Savinelli. Somebody sent me a Savinelli when I was in Bosnia, of all places, one year for Christmas. And I found it, and I'm loading it up here with some, one of John's wonderful tobaccos. This is the Haunted Bookshop. This is the unadulterated Haunted Bookshop. This is not the one that I tried to tame. I cellared some Haunted Bookshop, as some of you might remember from one of my videos not too long ago, and the experience was left me less than sanguine, I should say. So I had this other mason jar of Haunted Bookshop that I didn't cellar, and I've been smoking on it for about a year or so. I think it comes out of the original bag that I ordered from Cornell and Deal or something like that about a year and a half ago. I got a big 8-ounce bag. But it's delicious. Again, Haunted Bookshop for me is always going to be kind of a little bit of a love-hate relationship. It's just one of the most, I'll say one thing, it's one of the most intriguing tobaccos I've ever had. So either you're going to really love it, or you're going to learn to love it, or you're just going to say, forget it. But what I thought was fascinating is John talked a little bit about Savinellis, and I do have one Savinelli, and this is her. But this is where it gets interesting. I recognized this on my other old pipe rack, and I have to say I feel kind of like a guy who's a man who is divorced. You know, you have, you know, and you get remarried, kind of. You know, you have your old wife and that life, and now you have your new spouse in the new life. Okay, now I'm speaking allegorically here, folks. Okay, so please don't understand that I'm actually saying I got married, because I'm not married. Okay, not that I'm against marriage, but I'm just saying that I'm not married. So somebody goes, oh, he's trying to be, you know, living a double life or something. No, that's not it. So please don't hear me say that I'm married, okay? Gosh, you know, I'm going to get myself in trouble with these videos. But I said it's sort of like you're married, and you had a former life with another wife with another wife, and now you have a current, say, spouse, okay? Well, my pipe racks, my pipe collection, I have to say, were kind of like that. Not that I don't love my older pipes, which are up there on the shelf back there, but they're old and they're kind of beat up, and they need to be taken in and cleaned, and they need some TLC, okay? But I have my new Dunhill collection and some other pipes that I've gotten at the Briar Patch in the last 2 years since I've been a presenter. So some of my older pipes have just kind of been neglected. I'm just going to be honest about that. And sad to say, but one of the things I've always liked about John's videos is he'll sit there and he'll go smoking the Friday Savinelli. And, you know, I kind of said, that's a nice thing to be able to say, smoking the Friday Savinelli. And then I said, actually, it sounds even a little bit better saying smoking the Saturday Savinelli. Okay? And I like the fact that John has certain pipes that they're like his companions. They're his friends. He treats them with respect. You know, he doesn't just cast them off because they're old or kind of dusty or whatever. He takes time to love them and clean them up and restore them. And, you know, he has an ongoing relationship with that Friday Savinelli and the other pipes that he has. And I can almost sometimes, when I turn on one of his videos, I can say, I know what he's going to say, smoking the Friday Savinelli. So, you know, I was kind of like envious of that Savinelli, thinking, gosh, you know, I wish I had a Savinelli and I could say that. You know, I mean, I still love my Dunnies, you know. So, no tongue bite. Love that. There's something about Haunted Bookshop that's just, it's multifaceted. Different flavors, different aromas. I don't know. Smokes well though. But anyway, so I said, you know, I got a Savinelli somewhere. I'm going to find it, just so I can make this video. I want to get a video and say, smoking the Saturday Savinelli with some Haunted Bookshop from Cornell and Deal. A little tribute to my friend John there. But here's where it gets interesting. As I pulled this Savinelli, and I remember this being a gift to me, as I said, ooh, is it actually going to focus? See the little shield up there? Yeah, right there, little shield. But as I looked at this, I wanted to make sure that it was a Savinelli. And I'm not sure, again, what the number is on this one. But when I went to look at it with the magnifying glass, the first thing I saw was, can you guess what I saw on this particular Savinelli? Which really kind of got the old cockles of my heart warming. This was a gift to me probably 14, 15 years ago. And it came from, we can probably say it together now, right now, okay? The Briar Patch. It says, on one side of this beautiful Savinelli pipe, it says, the Briar Patch, Sacramento. Talk about special. And yes, it is a Savinelli. It's not like a second. Well, it may be a second. I don't know if it's a second or not. But it has beautiful grain. It's probably a pot shape. I guess they would call this a pot. Kind of a bent pot. But it's a champion little smoker. And I just love it. Just love it. And now that fall is coming along, this is, to me, this it may be spring, are probably the quintessential pipe smoking weathers, you know. I mean, us old stalwart pipe smokers are going to smoke no matter what the rain is or the weather is outside. You know, because we just love our pipes, but there are certain periods of the year that are just ideal for pipe smoking, and we're coming upon the, I think, ideal season of pipe smoking. Just absolutely gorgeous weather. Then the other thing John talked about that I want to just chime in on too, my little mini Sherlock Holmes Peterson. Now, this is a smaller version of a bigger Peterson that I have, and this I do know the number of this one. This is a 305, and again, this comes from my old pipe rack. You know, my neglected former pipe rack. And I have to say that although I like this pipe, and that this was with me in seminary, I didn't know about the little reservoir in there. And I guess there's a little reservoir in there, and John, I'm going to have to get a flashlight and probably clean this puppy out. But I've noticed in the couple times, I think I've smoked this pipe probably, maybe once, maybe twice since I've been back in the pipe smoking community. Not slipping down in my chair there. Come on. So I'm going to clean this out and see how it smokes. And also the other one, because the other one, the reason why I got this one was because the first Peterson that I got, which is a replica of a Sherlock Holmes Basil Rathbone pipe, was one that I absolutely loved. It was a great smoker. But it's funny that you and I guess Backcountry Pipe were saying that the Petersons were kind of not smoking like they used to. And I've kind of noticed that with my Petersons too. So again, I want to say thanks to John for kind of that tip of actually really going down into that reservoir. And I'm going to find that later this evening probably and clean that out in both of my Petersons and clean those puppies out and just light them up and see how they do. Well, anyway, I hope you're all doing well, and thanks for watching. And I have another video coming up right after this one here, so you'll probably get a couple of Holy Smoke and Pipe Padre videos this weekend. So, just when you thought it was safe to go back on YouTube. Sorry. Hey guys, really good talking to you, and always good seeing your videos, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Smoking the Saturday Savinelli. You enjoy.